Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have, a video I've been quite looking forward to. I feel it's a little bit of a light, fun video, and I'm calling it Trio to Try. Sometimes I do two for review. This is Trio to Try. We're putting a few different products in here. We have two highlighters. The new one from Anastasia Beverly Hills, this Glow Seeker highlighter. The Chanel Symbols of Chanel. I got the lion. And we're going to look at the new limited edition holiday packaging for the Gucci bronzer. So two highlighters and a bronzer. So happy to have you here with me today. Don't forget that you can also follow me over on Instagram, TikTok, and on Threads. But we've got a lot to do here on YouTube. And like I said, I've been looking forward to this because it's kind of a fun, I think, lighthearted video. We have some holiday products that I'm really thrilled to share. The first thing to share, and this will be first in the demo as well, we're also going to do some swatches in two different lightings, of course. The first thing to share is a product you're probably familiar with, or if you're not, this would be a great time to get in on it. This is the Gucci limited edition holiday 2023 bronzing powder. I got the shade medium. It's $65. You know, that's how Gucci rolls. And it is their beautiful bronzer, powder bronzer. I got the shade medium. You'll see me use it in the demo. Alert, I use too much and I do have to soften the look, but I'll show you how I do that as well. We're just going to leave the mistakes in. This is a beautiful bronzer. It's pretty much, this packaging is new for holiday, but it's pretty much a favorite of so many people. The only drawback to this, sing it if you know it, is it is heavily scented. I mean, like heavily scented. It's not like the little burst I always sometimes talk about perfume houses, and there's a little burst of fragrance that dissipates. No, this is like, this is a, you know, it's got that Gucci makeup fragrance, but gosh, is it a gorgeous bronzer. And so this packaging is coming in 3 shades. I got medium because I can't lay off the bronzer. This is too dark for me, but I don't care. Anyway, it's gorgeous at $65. If you haven't gotten it or you have a friend who would like it, really fun packaging. All right, let's talk about the new stuff. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, or ABH, Glow Seeker Highlighter in the shade Sun Idol. It is $38. This packaging, let me just tell you, could be used as a weapon. It is very heavy. I mean, very heavy. Do not have this in your pocket and then go get weighed at the doctor's office because they'll worry about your health. It is really, really heavy. It is multi-dimensional, smooth, seamless. This could be used on face, eyes, or body. We're going to use it on the face today, and it can be used wet or dry. It's blingy enough dry, but when it's wet, it's really, really, really blingy and very pretty. Beautiful packaging for the holidays, and we'll swatch it, but it's a really pretty kind of champagne-y gold without being over the top. I really like it. That is a good one, $38. Of course, the Gucci was $65, the bronzer. And then the star of the show. We have been looking forward to this for some time. The Symbols of Chanel. These are the kind of the illuminating powder. I got the lion, and I got the shade Precious Coral. So let's take a look at my lion here. Oh, it's so cute. This comes in, I think it's like 6 different symbols. There's a lion, of course, as you see here, a comet, like a Chanel chain. There's the camellia flower, the double C's, and it comes in 3 different shades. There's no real scent to it, thankfully. It comes in 3 different shades, and I got this coral shade. We are going to combine it in the demo with a coral matte blush that I have, and I think it's really pretty that way, but you'll see what you think of the demo. This is definitely a collector's item, definitely a beautiful gift. The only problem with it is $95. I wanted to try all 3 shades, but forget it. Oh my goodness. So I thought we would try one here, and I got the lion because I think he's super, super duper cute. Let's do some swatches, shall we? We have first in studio lighting, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Seeker highlighter on the left, the Chanel Symbols of Chanel Precious Coral Lion in the middle, and then all the way right towards my wrist is the, you already probably know it, but the Gucci bronzer in limited edition packaging. You don't see the limited edition packaging in the swatch, of course, but I thought I would just show it to you in medium. Way too dark, Rebecca, lay off. I can't lay off. I like it too much. All right, and then let's take this outside into the warm. California Sunshine. You can see them out there, so, so beautiful. Someone told me, Rebecca, leave your swatches up for a lot longer on the screen. And I agree, but some people get bored with that. So I do suggest the pause button if you need to see it for a little longer. I know it puts a pause on the screen, but afterwards the pause goes away and you can see it better. Or simply ask me for a swatch or whatever comparison you need over on Instagram. Super, super happy to do that for you. So the Chanel is outrageously priced at $95. The ABH, a little more modest at $38 and quite hefty. And the $65 limited edition. Let's go and try these on and just see what we think. Mistakes and all, I'm going to leave it all in. Stay right. Okay, let's have some fun trying these on. First up, of course, is the product that you're probably fairly familiar with, but in a shiny new coat, and that is the Gucci Holiday Edition of the bronzer in the shade medium. I don't know if this is going to be a little too dark for me, not that that's ever stopped me before with bronzer, honestly, but let's see. And of course, you know this is scented fairly heavily, but gosh, is it pretty. But I do have to tell you guys, I do kind of want to go okay, so now on this side, let me just show you what I did there. I'm so sneaky. I did tap off the brush as you saw before this side, and I didn't on this side, so it looks a little bit more like I'm the bearded dragon, the bearded lady at the circus. So yeah, you know, probably better for me to tap it off a little bit or use the lighter one. See, now there it is untapped off, and as you see, I have a big brown stripe on my head. So I will need to fix that, but it is definitely warming up. Let me fix it. Now I'm okay with that now. You guys are seeing it from a mile away. A good way to fix it though, actually a little bit better. You're seeing it now because you knew it was there. Let me show you a great way to fix this if you've never done this. I went and grabbed my foundation brush. I'm wearing the Prada foundation. Didn't put anything else on it, but the remnants of what are left, and just watch. Voila. And I could even put some more on. So I do like the medium. I have no problem with it, but I'm just letting you know, you do have to be careful if you are like me, a light medium. But if you take your foundation brush and don't put anything else on it, just use whatever started on it, you'll do pretty well. Okay, let's go ahead now. I love that bronzer. It's a good one. It's a bit of a perfumey one though. Let's go ahead and try on two different highlighters. Okay, so as you know, we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills and we have our beautiful Chanel. These are quite gorgeous products and you have seen them. So let's try them on. First, let's try the ABH Glow Seeker highlighter, and this comes in Sun Idol. So pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and put that on. I'll overdo it a little bit here. I'm just going on the top of the cheek. I don't go all the way around like that. To me, when I do that, I feel like it looks like I've got highlighter goggles. So I'm just going to overdo it a little bit here. I mean, this just makes such a great presentation for a gift. And I will add a little bit here, but I just don't go around and kind of see like a lot of people do. For me, I just, you know, like I said, it just makes it feel like a mask. But isn't that pretty? It's nice because it's kind of champagne with a bit of gold, but it's not too gold. Let me switch refer brushes. That was an 18. Let me go to a 37 for the Chanel. Now, I've done something to try to help the Chanel because I bought this kooky color for me, for my coloring. I went ahead and used this Hermes blush first because it has a little bit of an apricot-y cast, and I thought maybe they might complement one another. I think I might just use this as a blush, to be honest, but I thought maybe a little bit of a matte or somewhat matte blush first might be smart. So let's just see. And then I'm going to go over this, and that will give it a little bit of a highlight and a blush together. And depending on your skin tone, it will be blush, highlighty blush, or it will just be a highlight. Most people, I would think this will be a highlighty blush, even if you have a deep complexion. But it depends. It depends how and where you're using it. But I think it's pretty with that, any sort of, it doesn't have to be Hermes, any sort of kind of slightly apricot-y blush underneath it, you know. And that's super, super pretty. Now the interesting thing, two things to say here, if you can handle me being a little bit mismatched. The Anastasia is much more of an obvious blingy glow, you know, kind of golden blingy glow. And the Chanel is a much more subtle highlighter. Chanel has made many other highlighters, both liquid and powder, that are much more obvious. I do like the fact that this is glowy, for my skin tone blushy, and kind of fun. Which one shows more texture? Definitely the Anastasia. How could it not? The more reflective something is, the more it brings things, and you see it, brings it to the surface. It does, after all, highlight. And therefore, we are going to see a little bit more texture or pores, depending on how you feel about that on your skin. This is going to be a little less obvious. I do like it as a blush topper and a highlighter, and I like it. I'm going to stick with that, paired with a more matte, sort of an apricot blush. And I like the collector's portion of this. I like that it's, you know, kind of pretty. I got the lion. Might want to get the CC, and a lot of people will frankly get the CC in one shade, you know, the flower in another shade, this, and I really didn't need 3 highlighters. I just wanted to see the formula, but I will be interested to see how the other shades perform. But this is going to be a favorite, especially paired with a kind of a matching matte blush. Chanel makes matte blushes as well. I just grabbed Hermes. French, you know. All right, let me know what you think. I know I'm a bit mismatched here, but I'm kind of curious. What did you get? If you have not bought the Gucci bronzer or tried it and you can handle the scent, why not get it with this really pretty limited edition casing? The packaging on this is so sturdy, and of course this is such a collector's item. So let me know what you got, what you're thinking of getting, and if you got the Chanel, what shade? Let me know your skin tone so we can figure that out. And what design? Did you get the lion? I just couldn't resist the lion. He's so cute. So let me know what you got and what you're giving as a gift and what you're selfishly keeping for yourself. I'm all for that, you know. All for that. So let me know all of those things. It's what makes us a community. Remember, give this video a thumbs up and share and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye.